to me, what looked like that, it was just a round circle. It looked like it was in our atmosphere. It didn't look like it was in deep space, and it just flew super quick. It was very unfortunate where I was on the road
Mm.
because all I could see was just, all right, like if you can picture driving,
No, I can't
like
picture that.
the windshield, like, all right, the right half of the windshield was all just trees, and then the top left of the windshield is where I could see, a little bit of sky,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
and
Like
it
like
just
next to your house over there, where there's that passage, kind of.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, no, I'm just saying, like, imagine just in general, if you can picture holding a steering wheel, looking through a windshield, half of your eyesight is on your right side is trees. On the left, you're seeing trees, but you can see at the top a little bit of open sky.
Hmm.
It just flew in into my, eyesight from the left and then went behind trees, and I couldn't see, and it happened so fast 'cause like, not even a half a second later, I went around the little bend and had a whole clear sky, and I couldn't see it anywhere.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you go back to the source where it flew from to see if it was a flare?
no, I don't think it was a flare, but there was no smoke, there was no blinking lights, there was no flickering. I didn't h I mean, my Honda, especially now that it doesn't have a muffler on the end, it's loud as fuck, so I couldn't really hear anything,
Hmm.
but, I mean, it had no flashing lights, it was quick as fuck, it wasn't a blur, um, it definitely, like, I mean, just based off of seeing different heights of, like, helicopters and planes and shit fly over, it looked like, um, like, somewhere where a airliner, like a passenger airliner, like, it was way up there, but it wasn't
Okay,
it
so
it
like a
couldn't have been
mile
in
up.
deep space. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it wasn't like, it wasn't like helicopters or like the little small jets that fly over around here, like, it
Mhm.
was probably like a commercial,
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
Well, they
aircraft,
they
like
call, like, if you get laid in an airplane, they call it joining the Mile High Club. So I think it's
yeah.
somewhere around a mile up that they fly, even though it looks
Okay,
like it's a lot
okay.
closer.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
I mean, that
But
doesn't
yeah,
matter. What color was it?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it looked like a fucking planet. I mean, it looked like if you go outside and you find the biggest star that you can see that doesn't flicker at all, that's what it looked like, but it looked like it was in our atmosphere. That's where it was a little bit
So was it?
bigger.
Yeah. So was it bigger or was it closer?
Yeah. It was bigger. It was bigger, but I mean, the reason it looked bigger to me is because it looked like it was close.
Hmm. Was it really bright or was it like a shooting
Yeah.
star?
I mean, I've seen a lot of shooting stars out here, and those you there are for one, the leading star itself is so tiny to begin with, and it almost has a little trail behind it. You can see a legit, I mean, that's not like cartoons, like, you can legit see, like, a kind of a
Hmm.
trail behind the shooting star. This thing was a perfectly round circle,
As I was gonna
clearly.
say, the past 2 nights I've seen meteors fall from the sky, one each night. So I was gonna
I don't
propose
I don't
maybe
know if
because
I've
they're
ever
it's really
seen a meteor
quick.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
mean
don't
it
know,
looks
I
like
don't
imagine like a shooting star but falling to the earth. You know where it's like you see a shooting star, it's like real quick, right? It's like a second.
yeah,
Meteor is basically that, but it's a little closer. But I mean, it's
yeah.
hard to tell the difference between the two because I mean, like a meteor is closer, but it's also smaller, so it looks like the same fucking size.
Well, whenever
But
you seen
it
those,
falls
did you
towards the earth.
see did it flicker? Like, did it look like you seen any kind of flame or anything in it or any kind of trail behind it or in front of it or
A
anything like that?
slight trail, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing with this is it I mean, it was clear as fucking day, circle round, not blurry, no trail, not flickering at all, and no
Now
lights coming
this
from it.
this circle, describe it. Was it kind of like an oval, or was it like a perfect like protractor made circle?
Um, I'm about to bust out paint and give you the whole
Do it. Give me
fucking.
that paint. Give me the P.
See
Yeah,
everything?
show me that paint, boy.
All right, all right, all right. So this is gonna be
That's string
point
quality.
of view. This is gonna be yeah, I'm sorry. This is gonna be point of view. So let me do like
That's
yeah,
the dash, I guess.
yep, here's
There's
the
your steering wheel. Oh, that's
yep.
lovely.
From here over trees.
Oh,
All
bro,
this
you
shit over
broke your
here is
windshield.
trees.
Oh shit.
So pretty much all I could see because it is night and my fucking headlights are kind of shitty, not gonna lie. So I couldn't really see much. So
So you
my
couldn't
whole
see if there was a
side of the
cow getting
screen.
abducted
So look, pretty much I'm going around a corner and up here I see just a dot and it
like
just
that.
goes from yeah, literally just like that, except it was bright as fuck and no
Now you said
trail.
it was a circle.
Maybe
That's like
maybe it
a
was
blob that's like
nah,
sitting
nah,
down. It's like
it was
tired.
it was more like right here and
Dude,
it
that's
just
not even close.
and it
That's
just
way
went
different.
this
You said
direction.
it didn't have a trail. That looks like a
It
big
didn't
trail.
have a trail. I'm saying it went from here
Okay, now what color was it?
behind the
Because I
trees.
doubt it
It
was
looked
black.
no, it looked like a fucking star. Like you go at like or it looked like a planet. Like if you go outside right now and find a fucking planet,
I don't want to do that. I'm in my underwear.
that is what it looks like.
I mean, I could just look down. That's a planet.
Either way. Uh yeah, you see here, like it looked like that. It looked like this over here if you see my mouse.
I don't know. I only see the paint screen.
Yeah, no, that shit was nuts, dude. I don't know what the fuck. It just came in and just went zoop. So I got zip.
All I know is the U in unidentified. And then UFO stands for unidentified. There's usually some kind of explanation.
That's the wheel.
We're
And
magnifying now. This is a zoom.
yeah, this is more of a
You
zoom.
could have just hit the little plus on the bottom right, but we're gonna redraw it. That's fine too.
No, we're gonna redraw it. So we got trees. All right, yeah. So this is all trees over here, right?
That looks
The
like that's
road.
grass, bro.
You. All right. So I can describe this. You know where this is at. All right. Coming from our house, going towards town. After you go across the long bridge, um, you're going. You'll eventually go around this
There's
left
cows on your
turn.
left, and there's trees on
No,
your
no,
right. Right?
no.
That one
No,
place?
no, it's you know the second tiny mini bridge that you cross over to the right. There was
Yeah,
like
and
the boat
there's a
or
big
whatever.
curve
That's where
there.
we
You
got the
can.
van from, and then
Yeah,
you go
yeah,
around
yeah.
that long left turn. All
And then
right,
it
well I'm
curves
at the
back right.
top of that hill before I go. I'm turning left to go
Oh, dude, I
straight
thought
down
you were
that
home.
hill, and then yeah, I know you know exactly where I'm at. So this is the left turn about to go down the hill. So I'm just now able to see. There's even some trees still here, like in my point of view. So really, this is actually a better picture you got. So really, this is
Okay,
all
so
I'm
you're at the
left
top of
with.
the hill. Okay, yeah, I know where
Yeah,
you're
I'm
at.
at the top of the hill, about to be turning left to go down the hill, and then you go across that tiny little bridge, and you go around that long left curve bend
Oh
before
yeah.
you get to. You can go either go straight and go to Walmart, or you turn right and go the other way into town.
Yeah.
So perfectly right here. So this is even a better spot because yeah, actually I do have trees still here on my left, and there's some wooded area on my right. This is pretty much the only openness that I see. It's just the road and this right here, and it just went from like probably right here and then quickly behind the trees. Before I could even get to like right
Which
over
way to go?
here
It
in
went
the
right.
road, it went this direction. It went behind the trees that way. So I'm like lit and it came out of nowhere. I don't know if it came from like and see the picture this. I'm like midway around that corner right there. So I don't know if it may have came from maybe behind these trees over here to the left, and then came across my field of view just from here straight over to the right.
Mm.
But either way, I'm like halfway around the thing, and that's where it sucks because I'm telling all this information off of like a half a second worth of actually getting to see it because I'm halfway around the turn. I see it. It's going super quick. It goes behind the trees or maybe just disappears entirely. I don't remember if it to me, it just went out of my point of view. And before I could even get around just this tiny little bit, I mean, like in real life time, that's probably like a half a second or less before I could get to this point in the road because I'm doing like 45 miles an hour at this point.
Damn, we're doing some
And
fucking math here now.
yeah, that's what I'm
Doing
saying.
the
I mean, literally,
trigonometry to figure
I'm,
out
I'm
the angle here.
before I could fucking get to this point, that thing was completely gone in the sky. And if you can remember, once you get around that curve and you're going just straight down the hill, all that to the right is now open,
Yeah.
and you can see in the sky. And I was honestly pissed. I was like, I feel
Ugh,
cheated because
fucking aliens, man.
I couldn't have been 1 second ahead of time to where I could see clear open sky. The only thing I get to see in the whole thing is just this shitty little fucking barely view of any sky. Everything else is woods and trees and road.
Yeah.
And then before I, not even a half a second later, get into an open field where I can see the whole sky and everything.
Let me ask you something.
Can't see shit. What?
Was it aliens?
Yes, it had to have been.
Had to have
Either
been.
that
No other
or
explanation.
I don't know. I mean, I really don't know what it could have been. I have no idea.
So it sounds to me like it might have been a meteor. Like, okay, let's say it,
It had
because
no
you said,
trail.
and I know you said it was like a half a second worth of information here. So
Mhm.
it is possible, you know, your brain might have tricked you a little bit because it was such a quick thing.
And that's the thing,
But
dude. I started telling myself that, bro. I said, I was like, I just seen that, and I immediately started thinking of reasons why I didn't see that. I was like, and see, that's where bro, I'm a goddamn conspiracy theorist. Bro, why am I telling myself? Why does my mind immediately try to tell myself that I didn't see that with my own eyes? I just seen that, and I immediately started saying, was that a shooting star, bro? Was that a fucking something? Was that something else? Like, it's hard to like. I immediately already want to fucking doubt myself and tell myself like what you're saying. I probably. But
well,
see, again,
it's
me
a
just
normal
wanting to say
human
that I
thing,
probably
especially.
didn't
Okay,
see that
this
is
is
fucked
why.
because I seen that shit.
This
I
is
seen that. It was in our atmosphere. That's why I'm saying this shit looked close.
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. Eyewitness testimonies are the most unreliable testimonies
yeah,
because you're not
for
expecting to
sure.
see something, so your brain's not in like pick up all the details mode. You know, so you're going on like information that your brain was collecting when you weren't paying attention to anything, essentially.
Right.
Which is why that's the time you're more likely to miss something or to make something up because your brain, like, not on purpose, it's a normal thing. It's like your brain is trying to fill in the details of what it saw even when it doesn't have a bunch of them to go off of. So that,
Right.
like, that's why I say it could have just, if the angle, if it didn't go straight to the right, if it was angled even slightly, I would say it could have been a
Are
meteor.
you
Yeah, like the meteors, like they're a flash for us. Okay, like a shooting star, it lasts. I mean, they're quick, but sometimes they last a few seconds, right? But like the meteors, because they're in atmosphere, like you'll see like the flame or whatever, you'll see the bright light for a second, but then it immediately like disappears, and it's not that the meteor disappeared. Well, it either burned up entirely in atmosphere, or it just hit a point in the atmosphere where it's cooled enough to where the flame on it dissipates. So it looks like it disappears after that. So I mean, to me, that's just the easiest explanation. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there could be another one.
man? It sucks that man. It just sucks, dude. I
Oh,
don't
I
know,
know.
dude. It's crazy.
Well, okay, let me put it this
Because
way.
I'm looking at meteors right now, and I can see what you're saying, but
Mhm.
like I'm telling you, dude, this had no trail. It had no blur to it, how it was moving, and it was just as bright and round as a fucking planet.
Yeah.
I mean, literally take the fucking round circle of any fucking planet, like I guess Earth or the moon or whatever, and shrink that down. Oh,
Let
bro.
me change gears here, and I can help put your mind at ease about aliens just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
There are, according to Google, there are 700 quintillion planets in our universe, but there's
Oh
no
wow.
place like home. Oh, that's what it says.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 700 quintillion planets in the universe, And so I mean, like it's just overwhelmingly likely that aliens exist somewhere out there.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
the problems we run into with us ever actually seeing them would be not only would they have to exist, but they would also have to be evolved to the point like they would have to have been around for billions of years or whatever on their own terms, and they'd have to be in the exact right spot in their own timeline to where they're technologically advanced enough to travel,
Right.
to have space travel and shit.
Hmm.
And then not only would they have to exist and be in that spot in their timeline, but they would also have to be close enough to travel uh, to travel to us.
Right.
So essentially, like yeah, they probably exist, but if there are any, they're probably like the ones that are close by probably aren't evolved enough
Hmm.
to like have space travel and come see us, or they're probably not close enough, or it's just the likelihood of us ever actually encountering or interacting with any other beings is extremely unlikely. It's statistically unlikely because
Yeah.
of how many like planets and shit there are in the universe. Like like they're probably out there. I'm no doubt. But
Yeah,
I
I
don't think
think
they're. I
there
think
is.
it's unlikely that they're here, or have ever even been here. But hey, I think that if they ever stopped here, they'd look at us and be like, "Oh yeah, that's nasty."
Oh yeah,
They turn
that's
around, they'd
nasty.
never come back.
They're either like, want to help them drastically, or we should just finish them off. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know which one.
exactly. Whole lot of not wanting anything to do with that.
Yeah.
So no, I think it could have been all kinds of things.
I really don't know, but like, I'm sticking to my guns here and saying that
Wait.
it was
Pull up that paint image again.
okay. Here you go.
And let me ask you this: was it cloudy outside?
No, it's clear as fuck outside right now.
Okay. Now
This was
pull
tonight.
up that paint. Let me see that paint. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. What the fuck is that? What the fuck
I
is
was-
that? Is that a? Oh my god, I can't even guess. Okay, is that the? Hang on, I got this. Is that the Xbox Series X on the left, all fucked
yeah.
up, and then on the right we have. Oh fuck, what is that?
It's a PC.
It's a
That's a fan
PC.
with
Okay.
a it's a cooler.
Oh no. Cool.
Yeah, all right, yeah. I
Okay,
was gonna.
bring back the windshield. Bring back the windshield. I have
I
new.
don't have it. I don't
I,
have it. I
fucking draw
didn't.
me a new one. I have a theory here.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I can draw a
I
better
want you
one, to be
to
honest.
I want you to recreate the scene for me as precisely as possible. I want to know specifically where in your windshield you saw everything.
All right.
Has anybody ever taught you how to use the line tool?
No. I wish there was a better way for me to.
There is. Man, you didn't have a childhood if you didn't get to play with paint. Wow. I'm gonna have to get
Oh
you like a
god.
touchscreen PC where you can just draw on it with your finger or whatever. Oh no, man! It looks like that road takes up your entire windshield.
It really does. I mean, all right. I mean, think about
What about the
the
sky though?
POV. Think about the. I know it's. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Fuck.
sky is out of view with that
Yeah,
windshield. Hang on, there's a
God.
wait, stop. There's an eraser tool. There's an eraser.
No,
Oh
no. I need.
no!
I.
Oh my god!
No, I have a better idea.
Just make the bottom left of the screen your steering wheel and have the entire screen be your windshield. How's that?
Perfect. Doesn't get much more POV than that, does it?
Doesn't. It sure doesn't. Oh, this is your windshield again? We don't need the
Yeah,
windshield. The whole
yeah,
screen
we
is the
do.
windshield.
No, no.
Okay, fine. Okay.
You need a
Okay.
fucking accurate representation.
Okay, continue. Man, all you did was stretch this out. It's the same height, but now you've stretched it to the left and to the right.
Oh
What's
my
that small burrito you put on the desk there?
no, that's
What is that?
the MPH.
What?
It's the miles.
Oh my god. I'm about to teach you a lesson here, boy.
No,
Go
no.
up to the right. In the symbols, there's just shapes right there to your left. There's shapes, and there you. Yeah, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, you suck. Yeah,
Look
that's
at
a line.
that.
That's
Look at
almost
that. All right,
straight.
all right.
That's like a hat for your Honda symbol. It's a baseball cap. So you were going 30 miles an hour when this occurred. At least you weren't speeding. This is a dangerous place to speed.
No, pretend that's like a solid 45.
Don't forget, I have a working hypothesis here of what happened. No, no, no. You're not seeing green in the middle of the night. It all looks black, and you know it. What's that? You have a
That's a
suicide? You
hand.
have a suicide knob? Oh, it's a hand.
No, that's a hand.
Dude, you need to get your forearm checked out there. It looks like it's broken. Those are some leak fingies if I've ever seen.
Those are the elite fingies he was talking about, man.
Those were the ones. Okay, so we have
This
a problem
still,
here.
this
I
still
wanted
isn't
to.
completely
We
accurate.
have a problem. We have a
What is
problem. The trees are busting through your roof of your car. The whole
No,
windshield
no,
is just the concept as a whole is just shattered at this point.
no. This is still my point of view. All right, so this is all the blur. It's just blurring past me at this point because I'm going about 45. All right. So actually, at this point, the road goes kind of downhill
Mhm.
and down over here. About there's a little house.
That's a house. Okay. That's yeah.
And up
That's accurate.
here.
That's a house.
All right. All
It's
right,
a
so we're
hut.
just gonna extend the windshield a little bit. Windshield is now all the way up to
Oh, so
here.
now that's the ground we're looking at. I don't know. I really need the windshield to be accurate for my hypothesis to be tested properly.
Do I just need to restart completely?
No, no, please, no.
And the only way I can properly do this is because it's white. So there it is.
That's it. That's the one, man. Looks just like it. I thought it was
It was
white.
about that big.
And it traveled from where to where. I want to know exactly where it stopped. I want to know your point of view. I want to know exactly where it stopped in your point of view.
In my point of view, it went from.
Draw me a line.
I'm
From
about to draw you a
where
line.
it started to where it stopped.
It went from. For this circle right here is what I'm talking about,
It's
right?
not a
This is
circle,
the
but okay.
thing. It wasn't that big.
It's a heart.
It was that big right there. But it
Yeah.
went from here super fucking quickly without blur, trail, flickering lights or anything. This direction, and
It
that's where
stopped
I'm
right
saying
there, huh?
I can't
Did it
tell if
stop
it
right
went
there?
if I lost it. I can't tell if I lost it behind the trees or if it just
Okay, you ready for this?
disappeared in
This
that
is the
direction.
moment I've been waiting for. Since you started drawing this picture 45 minutes ago.
Great. What is that?
Do you have a rear view mirror?
Yeah, I have a rear view mirror.
Is that where this takes place in your picture?
No.
Because
Well,
hold on a minute.
no.
Because
It's to the left.
if you're not looking to
I'm
the
looking left. Oh my god.
think about it. Hang on a minute. Think about it. There's a house over there that has a street light. One lonely street light. There's a chance it could have caught it in your rear view mirror for like a second, and you never would have fucking seen where it went. It would have been a perfect circle.
No,
With
it
no
was
trails.
on my windshield and not the rear view mirror at all. Windshield of the car, and it was more of the top left part of the windshield in the sky. I clearly seen it in the sky.
Hmm. I don't know. That house that has the streetlights off to the right there, so it seems like it would have hit the angle just right for it to reflect off of it. Still.
No, we're redoing the whole.
Oh man, you just don't like my hypothesis. That's all. It's not interesting enough for you.
No,
You
it's
wanna
not
you wanna
accurate.
rework this scenario until you get aliens out of it.
I can't draw it any
You're gonna
fucking better.
squeeze the
There,
aliens out of this
there,
scenario.
here's my rear view mirror.
Oh, I thought that was a shoe. Just hanging from the
There's my
top.
rear view. There's my
That's my
rear view
rear view
mirror, right?
shoe.
The
Yeah.
thing itself was like right here.
I thought it was a circle.
It
That's a picture
was.
frame. So you saw a
It,
flying picture.
it went from that direction to that.
Lovely.
Oh,
So I think okay, I got it. I got it. I have a new working theory. You ever see those ghost hunting shows where they see little balls of light?
I seen a spirit. No, I seen a fucking planet going about 1,000 miles an hour.
You know what's funny? The Earth rotates at 1,000 miles an hour. You saw the Earth, bro.
I fucking seen the light.
The light.
Here it is. Here's the star I
You
was talking
saw the
about.
Star of David.
And it went, you know.
I
It went that fast, so it went, you know.
like that animation there. I don't know, bro. It sounds like a shooting star.
It wasn't. It had no trail, and it was bright, and it was big. And it was a lot closer than a shooting star. A shooting star, it would be like deep space. Like, it'd be like way out there.
Maybe, unless it were
Really
a
see.
meteor. I'll just, I'll just give you the government explanation. You saw a weather balloon and nothing more. Got it?
Nothing more. It was like that.
Thought you said it didn't have a trail. That's a trail. That's nothing but trail.
It didn't have a trail, but that's how quick it went. It went like
Mm,
that shit. Like, dude,
like that.
look at that.
That's a lot.
Went like that.
Definitely looks alien now.